Well, we finally have a place.
We do.
How do you feel about it?
I feel like I need to get to work.
Woohoo! This is where we're at. Dun dun dun! This is our unit. These two are the same thing. I'll show you when we get in there. It's a little crazy. How? Where? Find the hole.
Push out a little bit.
Oh. Oh, okay, I got it. Woohoo! Wonder, oh yay, light. So this is the unit. We're getting rid of this wall. Does it, oh, okay. We're getting rid of this wall. This is the front here. Woohoo! So all this will be open. I feel like I'm shaking it a little bit. This is where we're gonna have our checkout counter, and over here, snacks and stuff, merch. We're gonna have our console setups here. In here, we're gonna have our tournament tables, a TV on the back for, well, I don't know, whatever we need it for the tournaments. We're thinking about putting our old consoles with the box TVs in this corner, but they might go in the back. I'm not sure yet. This is the other, so this was 2 units meshed together. So this is a room from the old unit and it's closed off. So since it's this little cubby kind of, what we were thinking about doing is making this a lounge slash theater. So we're gonna have a projector up here, keep this wall white so that we can do project and do marathons and watch parties and stuff. Have some tables and couches in here. We gotta talk to the fire department, but God, I'm getting out of breath talking. But we plan on not using this door at all. So what I wanna do is put like a bookcase or something in front of it and just lock it and never use it. This door is probably gonna come off the hinges. That way we can, you know, observe people. Joe's setting up stuff. These are built-in bookcases. I'm thinking we're gonna put all of our tabletop games here for rent. And then I'm not sure what to do with this one because this one's a lot bigger than the other one and it don't have any shelves. So I was thinking about turning this into like a bulletin board or something, or we could just tear it down. I'm not really sure yet. Here's a room. It's super tiny. Like, I don't know. Like I can probably touch both walls with my arms. So this is probably just gonna be storage until we get the PCs up and going, and this will probably be a PC room with, I'd say maybe 4 PCs could definitely fit in here, maybe 5. And then this is the bathroom. Where are all the light switches? Let's see. Here we go. What is this one? Okay. All right, so this is a weird area. This is a washer and dryer setup, so we're gonna have to do something here. Put up a counter or something. Block this off somehow. We got a sink, which we need to redo, but we're gonna have our microwave and stuff back here. Trash can probably under there for people who want to make their ramen here. And then this room back here is gonna be the kind of lounge snack area, tables and stuff, and also probably overflow, I'm thinking. So we're gonna order 10 tables, so hopefully that'll be enough for tournaments and tabletop game. But that's the unit. And now we gotta get to work. We're taking this wall out today and we're gonna prep the walls for paint, take this paneling down, patch holes, and just do prep work today. Yay, work.
Yay. I get that concrete anchor up too. Somebody
Oh,
dies.
yeah. I've already tripped over it a few times.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. Yeah, so guess we're just gonna record that now. Little spider, look at Granddaddy long legs. Little baby granddaddy long legs.
What's going on, everybody? So, just kind of give you some ideas of what's actually going on as we're doing it, because we're working and not really explaining anything and just got some audio going. So right now we're working on getting the paneling down. I'm taking the screws out of the drywall because I had the brilliant idea that I'm going to save the drywall as much as possible. Initial thoughts was like, well, if drywall's kind of expensive right now, not really, but it'll be good to have some like drywall to make repairs if we find any spots inside the shop that have like big holes that we need to patch or something. I can just patch it with the sheets of drywall here. So I'm trying to save as much of it as I can, is why I'm taking my time and taking all the screws out instead of just like every other renovation video. You just see them bust through the wall and cut everything down. I'm trying to save as much material as possible, especially since we didn't know 100% sure if the flooring went completely under this false wall that they had made, which thankfully, which you'll see in a minute, it does. So we were able to take this wall out no problem and not have to put it back up, because my fear was if we tear into this and find that the flooring doesn't go underneath it, we would have to go back and put the wall back up. So I wanted to take as much care as I could with what we had. And I'm going to do the same with all the lumber that we get out of this wall. And there's another false wall you saw in the computer room. I'm going to take it down. I'm going to try to save as much of this lumber and reuse it as I can, which we've gotten this wall down and I was able to save most of the lumber from it. Kick the wall to me.
Oh. What do you want me to do?
I need to push against the wall. I need you to push the drywall. Just kick it.
You kick it. Oh.
So I can catch it.
Okay.
Just kick it away from the screw.
Okay, okay. All right, ready?
Yep.
Falcon kick!
Oh, God!
Yes!
Too hard! Too hard! Too hard!
Not that one yet. Let me get this one down.
That was way too hard. Oh my God, I scared myself. I'm so sorry.
I expected that to happen. I was like, I need this on video. This sounds good content. Okay, so in case you're wondering what we're looking at, originally with the shop, I think I might explain it later, but there was a bathroom right there, and that is the only downspout for the septic in this end of the shop. So instead of rerouting the piping to where the new bathroom is. They just covered it, and we don't have the funds or the means to correct this. So later you'll probably see in future videos, I'm going to try to dress this up a little bit so it looks a little bit better. But yeah, that's what that box is that runs down that wall right there. It's just the piping for the bathroom, and they just kind of did a shoddy job of covering it up. So I'm going to make that look pretty in the future, just not today. So, Jalen and August stopped by to see some progress. They're leaving now. Tawny's bringing the truck around so we can take all this shit out. I've got the wall pretty much broke loose. I gotta go home and get sockets because what you saw earlier, I don't have a ratchet with me. So I need to grab a ratchet and sockets and stuff to bring back. I'm gonna grab the sander to try to clean some of this drywall up because where they glued that paneling on, made a hell of a mess. I've also got to get a broom and a couple other things. But yeah. Keep on trucking. Okay, so since most of what's going on is kind of self-explanatory, taking off outlets, finishing removing the walls, sweeping and all that stuff, I'm going to go over a couple of questions that we had received about the shop, and kind of answer them, use this as you guys submit us questions, we'll answer them in the videos as we're doing stuff on the shop. So I don't have a lot, but I have a couple. The first question came from Cam. Cam wanted to know if we were going to have any cats in the shop. Probably not. As much as we love cats and having animals, and I personally like the fact that Dragon's Den has cats in their shop. I don't think it's fair for people who have allergies that they wouldn't be able to come in just because we have, pets and cats and stuff like that. So unfortunately, at this time, no, we're not going to have any cats at the shop. We have plenty of cats at home, though. So if you know us and you need to get some cat loving, just let us know. We got plenty. Next question was, Charles has like 3 questions. So first one is, what sort of snacks and beverages will we have? We're going to do our best to have just like all kinds of different snacks. Tony's gotten us set up with a distributor that supplies like a bunch of different Japanese style snacks and stuff like that. So like cherry blossom Kit Kats and like all kinds of different Japanese themed and like, let's just say kawaii snacks. We're gonna have like the typical chips, candy bars, stuff like that. Whatever we can get at Sam's and Kroger and Walmart, we'll probably have in the shop. We're going to try to keep pricing on those reasonable. I know how everything's like skyrocketed here lately, because like I was at Walmart the other day and saw that they're selling bags of chips 38 cents per ounce, and that's a little ridiculous in my book, so we're not going to do anything that crazy. Or no, it was like 85 cents per ounce is what they were charging, and that's just insane. So we're not going to put like pretty much everything in the shop. We're not going to have crazy margins on. And then we're gonna have sodas, energy drinks, water, tea, all of those things. Majority, probably only gonna have Pepsi products, due to our personal beliefs with a certain situation that we won't discuss. But we're gonna sell Pepsi products, Monster, stuff like that, Gatorade, just typical drinks, and then stuff we can get from the distributor that specializes in like Japanese drinks. Current planned hours, we're going to be closed on Mondays, and then I believe the official schedule's on the website. I'm going off the top of my head, but I believe it's going to be like 10 to 10 or 11 to 10, Tuesday through Thursday, or Sunday, and then Tuesday through Thursday, and then Friday and Saturday will be open a little bit later. And that's all based off if we're having a tournament that night, we'll stay open until the tournament's done. If we start one late or something along those lines. And the final question Charles has, will we have any anime goods? Maybe not off launch, but we do plan to have like all kinds of like different anime merch. We might not have Funko Pops off rip, but we'll definitely try to have Funko Pops. We'll try to have a wide variety of things for people to come in and buy. Stuff that you just don't find around here is going to be the goal. Like anything nerd related that's not already around here, we're going to try to have here just as somewhere for people to come and get whatever it is they're interested in. Card games, board games, maybe not Warhammer off rip, but eventually Warhammer, anime merch. If we can, I'm going to try to get partnered with like Dueling Guard for the really cool anime deck boxes, and then I know Waddell's a huge fan of Dank Ritual stuff. We're going to try to get set up with them. We've got a lot of plans of where we're going to go in the future. Just I can't promise everything off launch, but we do have plans of expanding and getting more stuff in for you guys. It's just we're putting a lot of our investment in just getting the doors open, and then as the months go on, we'll be able to buy more things and give you guys a much better selection of items. And a ramen bar. Tawny would kill me if I forgot to talk about the ramen bar. We're going to have a little bar set up where you can make your own instant ramen and stuff like that, which is going to be really cool. Nowhere else around here does that, so we're excited about that. Alright, so we're back. Took Tawny home so she could take a nap. We had to make a Lowe's run, but I'll give you a walkthrough of the progress we made and what the kind of plan is now. So, here's the entrance. Got the wall taken down, as you guys can see from the time lapse. We filled all the holes. We're currently waiting on the putty to dry, which the thinner spots are already good to go, but like the spots where I had to put it on thick are still taking some time. And we use two different kinds. So the pink kind dries faster, but the gray kind that we use takes 24 hours. So first thing in the morning, Tawny's gonna come back and sand all the spots we had to patch down, and then she'll start painting while I'm at work. Before I leave for the day, I'm gonna get these 3 anchors cut and drove back down. I got to put a deadbolt on the back door, but yeah, we're currently just waiting on stuff to dry so we can sand and paint. And here's a little walkthrough of the building. This is going to be the lounge area. Tabletop. We're going to have tournament tables lined up through there, and then maybe some game systems over here. We're going to have a couple game systems lined up here, and the counter will go in this area. We'll have some stuff here and stuff there. This is just going to be a storage room. And we got the bathroom, which you saw me in earlier. I got to put a light bulb in there. Our office, and then the back snack retro game area back in here. Probably, but that's going to be Tawny's office. So, a couple little things left to do today. I'm not going to spend too much longer here, since really there's not much left I can do. And we have a lot of time between now and when our shipment of stuff gets here to like furniture and stuff. So it's not like we're in a big hurry. We made a lot more progress than I thought we were going to make today. And once we get everything painted, we'll have to get some baseboards for the walls. Get the baseboards put up. So I'm probably going to get measurements for that today. But we'll need to get baseboards up. And yeah, and then we're ready to start slinging stuff in here. I might need to drop a couple more outlets through here. Might not, depends. Just depends. We might be able to just get away with those two, but we'll see. I'm gonna get these studs up, and yeah, so enjoy that time lapse. All right, now they're recessed, and nobody's gonna trip and fall. Trust me, because I've tripped over these a few times. It actually worked out better than I thought it was. That thing cut straight through it. Yeah, a lot safer, didn't damage the floor at all, so worked out good. On to the deadbolt.
Obviously, don't go and do that.
Now, you do whatever you like.
We can't condone anything of the sort.
No, we can't. Live!